Allison isn't human from this world, she hails from a parallel dimension overrun by monsters. She and her companions arrived in our world through an unstable portal that appeared in the desert. However, as Allison passed through the portal, she was caught in chaotic spacetime turbulence. While she lay injured and unconscious, her companions betrayed her, stringing her up on a withered tree in the desert and leaving her there to die. Unexpectedly, a desert bandit named Corson discovered Allison. After confirming she showed no signs of life, he cut the ropes and lowered her from the tree. He then rummaged through her backpack, searching for anything valuable. To his astonishment, inside the backpack was an antique worth a fortune. Corson was instantly overjoyed. Just then, he heard a rustling sound behind him. When he turned around, he was shocked to find that Allison had revived. This bizarre phenomenon defied Corson's understanding. He refused to believe someone could come back from the dead. But the sharp pain from Allison's kick convinced him this was all too real. Soon, Allison knocked him out cold. Now, she faced a big problem. Aside from remembering her own name, she had lost all her memories, even forgetting why she came to this world. To piece together her past, she developed the photos from her camera. However, the camera had only one picture, a photo of a woman. Soon after, Allison learned that the woman was named Sophia, who had tragically died in a sandstorm 3 years ago while on a desert expedition. Sophia had no parents, and the closest person to her was her boyfriend Lucas, whom she had been with for 6 years. Lucas was also the sole survivor of that incident. Allison quickly went to Lucas's home, but his father told her that Lucas had passed away, consumed by guilt. According to Lucas's father, 3 years ago, Lucas led a 19-person expedition into the desert. Overconfident, he took the team deep into uncharted territory, where they encountered a massive sandstorm. The entire team perished except for Lucas, including his girlfriend Sophia. However, Lucas always believed the sandstorm was either man-made or caused by some unknown monster. But no one believed his story, and all the family members of the expedition team blamed him for the tragedy. In the days that followed, Lucas became deeply depressed and eventually died from the weight of his guilt. However, Allison didn't believe what Lucas's father said. As she was leaving, she handed him a letter. When he opened the envelope, he was shocked to find a photo of Sophia inside. Moreover, based on the structure of the sandstone surrounding Sophia in the picture, he immediately recognized the location as the very place where Lucas's expedition had encountered the sandstorm. By the time he processed this and rushed out to find Allison, she had already vanished into the bustling streets. When he returned home, Allison suddenly called him, exposing his disguise as an old man. She told him that if he wanted to learn more about Sophia, he must join her on a return journey into the desert. After hanging up, Lucas's father fell into deep thought. For 3 years, he had been living in the shadow of pain and guilt. Now, finally presented with a chance to uncover the truth, he didn't hesitate for a second. He resolutely removed the lifelike mask, revealing his true face. It was Lucas himself. The next day, Lucas went to find Allison, eager for any information about Sophia. However, Allison told him that she had lost her memory and didn't know where the photo was taken. But one thing was certain, finding Sophia would also help her recover her own lost memories. Lucas didn't know if he could trust her, but he couldn't pass up such a vital clue in his search for Sophia. So, he gathered a few close friends and, together with Allison, ventured back into the desert. But when they arrived at the site of the previous sandstorm, another one descended upon them. Knowing the extreme danger, Lucas urgently warned Allison to drive them out of the area. However, with visibility near zero in the swirling dust, Allison failed to see a large rock directly in their path, and the vehicle sped straight towards it. What happened next was bizarre. Instead of a catastrophic crash, the entire vehicle passed straight through the solid rock, entering a space filled with shimmering reflections. Once they traversed this mirror-like dimension, they found themselves in a dark, ominous passage. Lining both sides of the passage were large, terrifying monsters, their menacing forms seeming to lurk, ready to devour them in an instant.